All right, the next item is public hearing item number 3, and this is an application for a certificate of appropriateness at 121 St. James Place in the Clinton Hill Historic District, docket number 15-6014, block 1964, lot 15. This is an Italianate-style row house built circa 1867, and this is an application to modify window openings on the rear facade.
Good morning, Commissioners. John Graham of Landmark staff. The applicant for this, the architect for this, has not arrived yet, so I will walk you through the project. The applicant is proposing work at a row house on the east side of St. James Place between Green Avenue and Gates. It is shown here on the block plan, here in the plan of the historic district, and there's the site plan. The applicant is proposing work on the rear facade. They are proposing to remove 4 existing windows, 2 on the parlor floor and 2 on the second floor, and the masonry panels between them to make one large opening. That's shown in the drawing in the center. There would be a metal spandrel panel indicating the location of the floors. This large window is being created because they're proposing a 2-story space on the interior. The multi-light windows and the panels between them would have a black finish. None of this can be seen from any public way, Commissioners. So there are pictures of the existing condition, and there are the 4 windows that they would be removing and the masonry panels between them. And here is the proposal with the new window shown. They would also be constructing the deck and stairs, but that's normally a staff level permit.
And the window openings are, the reason they don't meet the rules is because it's a double height opening. The width would meet the rules, and the modifying the openings would meet the rules in favor of 2 separate floors.
Need to change the rules.
I agree.
And the deck is already done, it's right.
All right, are there any questions for John? Okay, we'll take testimony. Kelly Carroll?
Historic Districts Council, Kelly Carroll. HDC found the double height windows a significant departure to this intact row house's current configuration. The committee suggests finding a more appropriate solution which would set a precedent for future rear facade alterations in the Clinton Hill Historic District, where this is just starting to happen. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any more speakers? All right, Community Board 2 votes in favor of this application. All right. Any more questions? We can close the hearing. Right. All right. Any comments on this? I think we've seen many situations like this before, and as Marjorie noted, maybe this should be somehow incorporated into the rules. But it seems that their treatment of the double height window is actually broken down in scale to reflect the fact that it's still a 4-floor building. By putting in the spandrel, and I think the multi-light windows we've seen in other situations seems appropriate.
The very minimal, handsome solution.
All
And
right.
it's also very limited to one particular area. I mean,
Yes.
I think that we approved most of the back, the rear facade changes, but the ones that some of us comment on are those that are the entire facade changing the entire scale.
Right.
Not everyone comments on that, but I think that this one is very neat.
Okay.
And I just want to say
Yes.
that, contrary to the testimony, we are not setting a precedent for this district in any way with this individual approval.
I agree. All right. Chris, would you like to read the resolution?
Sure. To the issue of Certificate of Appropriateness, 121 St. James Place, Clinton Hill Historic District, an Italianate-style row house built circa 1867. Application is to modify window openings on the rear facade. I recommend approval, finding that the proposed work at the rear will not be visible from a public thoroughfare. that the proposed work will not eliminate or cause damage to any significant architectural features, that the multi-light configuration of the proposed double-height opening and the opening's overall width, which will align with the outer edges of the left and center windows on the top floor, will maintain the scale and character of this individual row house, and that the proposed work will not diminish the special architectural and historic character of the building or the historic district.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, this application's passed.